Poke Puffs! It's not Poke Puffs, I lied to you, I'm sorry. It's never gonna be Poke Puffs because I hated that video, but we're not gonna get all sad boy over it because we've got Sojiro's Curry. So I first came across Persona 5 because my boyfriend was playing it, and when I walked by I happened to note that the art style looked a lot like Catherine. Shocker, it's an Atlas game. It then proceeded to consume the next 120 hours of his free time and probably about the next 5 months worth of our conversation.
Good morning. Do you want to hear about everything that I did in Persona yesterday?
No. It was relentless. We went to Japan in October, a couple of weeks before they released Royal, and it was everywhere, and he was hunting this shit down.
All Persona stuff, look at this shit. Oh my god. All the art. Persona, let's do this. $5 for one. Let's see who we get. It's all Personas. So.
Please be a 5.
Huh, it's a little Haru. At least it's from Persona 5.
In the game, Sojiro, who is basically Joker's stand-in daddy because he
Was expelled.
tries to bond with Joker by inviting him to learn how to make his super special recipe. And during that time, he releases to his secret ingredients. Now, he doesn't map them out or give clear measurements or anything, but he does give you enough information that you can make a slammin' curry recipe. If you're into Japanese curries or just curry in general, I highly recommend my take on Sojiro's Curry. We ate it for 2 days afterwards. I just made it again last night for our friends when we were filming another video here. We'll probably incorporate it into our curry eating lives for the rest of time. Now, Sojiro gives you 7 unique ingredients for his secret recipe. You'll know which ones they are because Morgana will pop up on the screen and tell you. I made a homemade Curry Roux, which I got from my favorite Japanese blogger, Nami, over at Just One Cookbook. I will drop a link for you so you can pop on over to her page and get it. You can also use a store-bought Curry Roux. That's fine too, and it works just as well. You can get it at any Asian grocery store in your area. I go to H Mart. It works perfectly fine as well. Alright, so let's get into it. Block off the rest of your after school time and tell Kawakami to handle your laundry for today. Here is arguably the most renowned dish in all of Persona 5, Sojiro's Curry at LeBlanc Cafe. No Hierophant rank required.
カレー作りのレクチャーしてやるよ。
This curry is going to take us a little while, so let's start the game by putting our veggies to the sword. This is an ingredients-heavy recipe with almost 30 individual items, so I highly recommend pre-measuring all other ingredients so you can move along swiftly. I wouldn't lead you into a palace without first recommending a sape, your local punk rock doctor. I'm not going to lead you astray here. Prep for this recipe just like you're going into battle.
Come on, Joker!
Now the easy part's over.
Piece of cake.
Add butter and oil to the pan and set over medium heat, while we ignore the fact that I chose to wear my hobo shirt with holes and bleach stains for a video that I plan on placing on the internet. Sauté the onions with 2 veggie bouillon cubes and garlic. These 3 ingredients are basically my go-to for every meal. If you ever find yourself not knowing what the f you're doing when creating a seasoning base, always onions, garlic, and veggie bouillon. As you just saw, we added in the apples. Now we're going to add in the remaining chopped ingredients with some tomato paste and 2 cups of water. I definitely recommend these being bite-sized pieces unless your signature battle move is the self-inflicted Heimlich. Probably should have mentioned that at the beginning. You'll figure it out. Now you're going to simmer. You're going to be doing a lot of stirring and simmering during this recipe, so definitely check back in often and add water as needed. Let's throw on some battle music because we're going to rapid fire ingredients. Try to keep up. Cumin, cardamom, cloves, coriander, black pepper, cinnamon, turmeric, nutmeg, and cayenne.
Try to keep up.
Next, we're going to add some red wine. If you can't get a hold of wine, you can always ask Ohya. She really seems eager to serve alcohol to minors. There's actually an incredible lack of underage drinking for a country where you can easily buy alcohol at a vending machine. Now we're going to add another cup of water and we're going to simmer for just a little bit longer until the liquid reduces and begins to thicken. Then we can move on to adding the remainder of our spices. We're almost at the end. Add some of that 100,000 yen salt from Chiaya. Then curry, garam masala, and the Curry Roux. Finally, we're going to add ginger, Worcestershire sauce to add a little bit of a robust flavor, 100% cacao, Sojiro's coffee, and honey. The convenience store on Shibuya Central Street probably has these. Finally, Sojiro calls for yogurt in his recipe, but we're going to use sour cream because I have a little bit of a fear of yogurt. Finally, it's time for rice. I wash my rice until the water runs clear, and then I soak it for 24 hours before cooking. Add sesame oil, mirin, rice vinegar, and finally sake. Alright boys and girls, we are finally at the end. Fluff your rice up for a few minutes and now you're ready to serve.
Well done on your new skill.
While prepping and cooking this recipe may seem daunting, just remember, it takes Joker just as long to make some coffee in-game. Luckily for us, we don't have a talking cat hounding us to go to bed after cooking. So go ahead and dress everything up for presentation and serve to the crew. Thanks for watching, and remember, Persona 5 Royal hits the US March 31st, 2020.
頑張れば宗次郎レベルになれるかもな。雑誌に取り上げられたこともあるくらいなんだぞ。
Thanks for watching. Now here's a quick look at Persona 5 Royal.
Show 'em what you're made of.
Okay, hold on a second. That wasn't Royal. That was something else. Here's Persona 5 Royal.
So that's Apple. It's freaking tall.
You'll have to aim for the top to get out of this place. Joker, we're counting on you.
All right, let's get started.
3, 2, 1, start. New record.
Okay, hold on one second. This is also not Royal. Okay, just give me a second. Here we go. This is probably Royal. Probably.
Joker, it's the moment you've been waiting for.
What the
So many legendary fighters. Awesome!
Alright, cut it, stop. Go look it up. Now you're gonna work. Here it is, guys, finally. It's Persona 5 Royal.